because most people use top 10 or DH5 alpha or K12. Those are three most popular strains of E. coli that everybody uses. But of course, there are thousands of different E. coli strains. The E. coli that live in your stomach are completely different from the E. coli that you use in the lab.
It's just a matter of standardization, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the idea is specific strains so that you assess all these baseline.
Yeah, so you use the same strain all the time because if you use it, then you can assume that you have a clone. So you have an exact copy all the time of your organism. And within the same organism, one strain can be very infectious and dangerous, and another strain can be harmless. That's also, the E. coli that come from our stomach, they can cause a disease, food poisoning. If you would eat the E. coli from our lab, nothing would happen. So, so that's also something you need to pay attention to. And if you just look for the species and then look for biosafety, it doesn't say anything. You have to really look for the exact strain that you're using. The most popular websites or repositories that I use are DSMZ, which is the German culture collection. In the Netherlands, we have CBS KNAW, which is then the Dutch cultural collection. And when you're living in the United States, you're lucky because there are multiple options. And ATCC is the biggest international database of strains and species. And Carolina is an educational provider, and they have a lot of organisms there as well. Here, actually, they sell the C. elegans as well in a kit. So this is where I would go when I look for certain organisms.
What about moving strains? Whether, if you're doing an experiment in Europe, and you want to take the strain with you to America, or vice versa, is there a problem with that?
Well, moving strains across borders, there's a number of strains that are called grass strains, and generally regarded safe. And those are not a problem. But if you would move around pathogens, then like level 2 and higher, then you would need to contain them in a special way.
What exactly is the protocol if you're at the airport? What do you do?
You have to go to the customs and say that you are importing biological specimen, then you have to declare that, and maybe you have to pay some money, or maybe they want to check it. Depends on the country where you go to.
How can they check it?
Yeah, well, they have to either believe you, or you have to have some kind of certificate of that this is really what it is, or they have to do the sequencing there, do DNA